In 1960, amidst the space race, NASA prepared chimpanzees for spaceflight. Here, Ham, a space chimpanzee, is seen strapped into an acceleration stop machine. Technicians monitor him before a critical test. Ham's successful suborbital flight in 1961 paved the way for human space exploration, marking a pivotal step in America's journey to the stars. This photograph shows the GAZ Torpedo, a Soviet streamlined car designed to break speed records around 1951. We see its unique, aerodynamic body and a group of people observing it. The GAZ Torpedo represents the USSR's ambition and technological progress during the early Cold War era, showcasing their engineering prowess. This photograph, taken around 1910, showcases the bustling London Stock Exchange. A vast crowd of traders fills the exchange floor, a sea of suits and ties under the building's grand architecture. The scene illustrates a pivotal era in global finance, reflecting London's central role in international trade and investment before World War I. Captured in Monaco in 1937, this photograph shows the intensity of the Grand Prix race. We see streamlined race cars navigating the circuit, spectators lining the streets and balconies, eager to witness the thrilling competition. This event highlights the growing popularity of motorsport in the pre-war era. This photograph, circa 1955, captures a unique public service initiative in New York's Times Square. We see an oversized litter basket filled with discarded waste, accompanied by a sign addressing littering. The campaign aimed to encourage responsible waste disposal among pedestrians. It reflects mid-century efforts to maintain cleanliness in urban environments. This photograph from 1938 showcases a Colt .38 revolver ingeniously modified with a small camera. Attached beneath the barrel, the camera was designed to automatically capture an image whenever the trigger was pulled. This innovative but unusual combination reflects the era's fascination with blending technology and law enforcement. It represents an early attempt to document events in real time. In 1973, school safety took a new turn. This photo captures a student and a teacher sitting outside a Delaware high school. They're waiting after an anonymous call threatened a possible incident. This scene reflects growing anxieties about safety in American schools during that era. This photograph captures an early morning train in Japan, circa 1964. Weary passengers, presumably on their way to work, are seen sleeping amidst the crowded conditions. This image reflects the intense work culture and rapid urbanization that characterized Japan's post-war economic boom, forcing many to endure long commutes. During World War I, Scottish pipers played a vital role boosting morale. This image captures a lone piper in his traditional kilt, playing the bagpipes amidst the devastation of the battlefield. These brave musicians provided courage and a sense of identity to soldiers facing unimaginable horrors, becoming symbols of Scottish resilience. This photo, likely taken in the 1920s, shows a young Enzo Ferrari during his early days in motorsports. He is seen confidently gripping the steering wheel, ready for the race. Ferrari's passion and skill would soon lead him to found one of the most iconic and influential racing and automotive companies in history. This photograph captures a poignant moment in the late 1930s, likely during the lead-up to the Second World War. It shows a British soldier whispering to a loved one, possibly a spouse or sweetheart, before departing for the front. This scene highlights the personal sacrifices made during times of conflict and the emotional toll on families. In June 1944, General Dwight D. Eisenhower visited paratroopers in England on the eve of the Normandy invasion. He is seen here speaking with members of the 101st Airborne Division, offering encouragement before their perilous mission. This meeting exemplifies the leadership and personal connection that helped inspire Allied forces during World War II. Captured in 1919, this photo shows an Australian artillery crew during World War I. The soldiers are operating a QF 13-pounder 6 CWT anti-aircraft gun, likely positioned to defend against enemy aircraft. This image highlights the technological advancements and defensive strategies employed during the Great War. This photograph, taken in 1943 during a major conflict, captures a tense moment in a war-torn landscape. A uniformed figure listens intently as a local youth points towards a distant location. The individual appears to be sharing critical information, likely about enemy positions. This image highlights the crucial role civilians played in intelligence gathering during wartime. This photograph captures a peculiar incident in Boston during the 1930s. A vehicle has accidentally driven into the entrance of a subway station, causing a disruption to the street scene. The image shows onlookers and a police officer observing the unusual event. This snapshot offers a glimpse into the everyday challenges and unexpected occurrences of urban life in the early 20th century. This photo, taken in 1960, captures a unique method of product testing. A smiling cosmetic company employee is covered in lipstick kisses, demonstrating the safety of the dyes used. This visual campaign highlights the industry's efforts to reassure consumers about product safety during that era, using a rather personal approach. This photograph captures a mobile home from the 1930s, reflecting a period of increasing automobile ownership and leisure travel. The image showcases a car pulling a custom-built caravan, complete with windows, doors, and living space. This type of mobile home offered a unique blend of transportation and accommodation. It represents an early form of recreational vehicle, providing an alternative to traditional lodging during travel. This image, likely from the early 20th century, depicts an individual with sharpened teeth. Tooth filing was practiced by various tribal groups around the world. The practice was often associated with rites of passage, beautification, or as a sign of social status. It reflects the diverse cultural practices and body modifications across different societies. This photograph captures a dramatic moment at Dunnington Park, England, on May 13, 1933. It shows an Austin 7 race car, number 52, teetering precariously as the driver appears to lose control. Spectators and race officials watch nearby. This image reflects the daring and sometimes perilous nature of early motorsport. In 1969, the Apollo 10 mission prepared to launch, with a special connection to the Peanuts character, Snoopy. Here, astronaut Tom Stafford is seen playfully touching the nose of a large Snoopy plush toy before entering quarantine. This moment represents the lighter side of space exploration, highlighting the cultural impact of the Apollo program. This photograph, taken in 1959 in Pittsburgh, captures a moment of social change. It shows three interracial couples enjoying themselves at a bar. At the time, such open displays of affection and mingling across racial lines challenged deeply entrenched societal norms and prejudices. This image offers a glimpse into the evolving landscape of race relations in mid-20th century America. In December 1931, Winston Churchill was struck by a car while visiting New York City. This image shows Churchill being carried from a nursing home, surrounded by concerned onlookers and police. Despite his injuries, he maintained a cheerful demeanor, cigar in hand. The incident gained widespread attention, highlighting Churchill's resilience. This photo, from the late 1800s, features Creo Farini, an individual with hypertrichosis. She is seen here in performance attire. Creo's appearance led to a career in sideshows across North America and Europe. Her story highlights discussions around identity, difference, and the spectacle of human variation during this era. This photo captures a moment after the 1963 Australian Rugby League final. Two opposing team captains, covered in mud, are seen embracing in a display of sportsmanship. Their exhausted postures and the muddy field highlight the intensity of the game. This image has become an iconic representation of respect and camaraderie in sports. This anti-British propaganda image originated in Japan in 1941, during a period of heightened tensions leading up to World War II. The photograph features two Japanese women holding their noses in apparent disgust at a picture of Winston Churchill. This imagery aimed to degrade the British leader and incite anti-British sentiment during wartime. In 1946, the United States conducted Operation Crossroads, a series of nuclear weapon tests at Bikini Atoll in the Marshall Islands. This image shows the massive mushroom cloud of an underwater detonation, with ships arrayed in the distance. These tests were significant for studying the effects of nuclear explosions on naval vessels and the environment. This image shows American pilots in 1942, during the Second World War. Clad in high-altitude flight suits, oxygen masks, and goggles, they prepared for missions in the skies over Europe. The advanced gear was essential for surviving the extreme conditions faced by bomber crews at high altitudes. Their service was crucial to the Allied strategic bombing campaign. This photograph, taken in London in August 1937, features a cycle engineer riding what was claimed to be the world's smallest bicycle. The man, smartly dressed in a suit and hat, balances precariously on the tiny contraption amidst the city traffic. Such novelties offered a brief respite during the interwar period, showcasing human ingenuity and providing entertainment. This photograph, taken in Germany around 1907, showcases an early motorized fire engine. The image features an elaborate apparatus with large wheels, hoses, and tanks, accompanied by a uniformed fireman. This early fire engine represents a significant step in the modernization of firefighting technology, improving response times and firefighting capabilities. This photograph, taken in 1889 at the Utah Penitentiary, shows a group of men imprisoned for practicing polygamy. They are dressed in striped prison uniforms, posed on the steps of a brick building. The image is a visual representation of the legal and social conflicts surrounding polygamy in the late 19th century United States, reflecting the tension between religious freedom and federal law. This photograph, taken in the 1980s, captures the American author Stephen King in a rare, tender moment. Best known for his suspense and horror novels, King is seen here surrounded by several adorable kittens, one perched on his head and another on his shoulder. The image offers a glimpse into the personal life of a literary icon, revealing a softer side to the creator of chilling tales. This photograph, likely taken in the early 1920s, showcases two beauty pageant winners. They stand proudly, holding their trophies and wearing the swimwear styles of the era. The image provides a glimpse into the evolving standards of beauty and fashion during the interwar period, reflecting a shift towards more modern ideals. This photograph, taken in the 1930s, presents a scene of luxury travel. Attendants are handling Louis Vuitton monogrammed luggage, including trunks and suitcases, meticulously arranging them for transport. The presence of Cunard line tags indicates a journey by sea. This image highlights the brand's long-standing association with elegance and exclusivity in travel. This photograph dates from the early 20th century, a time of evolving social norms. It depicts two men seated in front of a painted backdrop, holding a sign that reads, "Not married but willing to be." This image offers a glimpse into the era's attitudes toward relationships and the playful ways individuals expressed their desires for companionship. This photograph, taken in the 1910s, shows a man in a bowler hat posing with a model of a machine. The device appears designed to scoop sand or gravel, utilizing a system of buckets and chains. Such inventions reflect the era's drive for efficiency and innovation in resource management and engineering. In 1969, London, actor Charles Bronson is seen walking arm in arm with his wife, actress Jill Ireland. They are seen in fashionable attire of the late 1960s, walking along a city street. Their marriage was a prominent celebrity relationship, marking a significant chapter in both of their lives. Captured in 1906, this image showcases inventor Charles S. L. Baker with his assistant. They are demonstrating an early heating and radiator system. Baker, an African-American inventor, patented several inventions related to safety and heating. His work represents significant advancements in home heating technology, improving living conditions for many. Captured in 1954 at a Fresno, California dairy farm, this photograph offers a glimpse into mid-century agricultural life. A farmer milks a cow as two eager cats attempt to catch the fresh squirts. This image reflects the symbiotic relationship between humans and animals on farms and highlights a bygone era of small-scale dairy production. This photo depicts a rescue operation during World War II. In 1944, the crew of a U.S. submarine is seen assisting a downed pilot into a raft in the Pacific. Such rescues were vital for saving airmen stranded at sea during the intense naval conflict. These daring operations boosted morale and highlighted the commitment to saving every life. In 1924, the era of barnstorming and aviation stunts captivated the American public. This photograph captures Gladys Roy, a daring performer, walking on the wing of a Curtiss JN-4 biplane. Such spectacles, though incredibly risky, symbolized the bold spirit of early aviation and the thrill of pushing boundaries in the Roaring Twenties. In 1920s Berlin, unconventional medical practices were explored. This image captures Dr. Heinz administering an injection, extracting fluids from a live hair, to a patient. The procedure was believed to promote rejuvenation when combined with ultraviolet radiation and gymnastics. It shows the experimental nature of medicine during that era.